So I just made it a whole new stream. Nice. What the hell? Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So there was a I missed a question. So somebody just said watching too much CNN because the powers that be something. I completely missed it, and I can't get it back because I lost connection. Not oh, what was his name? If you're back, let me know you're back. Not you guys, but the jerk off that said what he said. Like, we can talk about it. That's why I hate politics. But the point is that we gotta improve as a country because the U.S. is not where it should be. It's not where it usually is either. Anyways, looks like this stream just turned to crap. So how you guys doing? What's going on with you guys? What's happening with you? How's your lives? You still mining? What you mining? It's hot over here. I was enjoying the winter for a little bit, but then it got hot again. So now it's getting hot in my living room. If I open that door, everybody could probably hear it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not gonna go over news anymore because that show's done. Got ruined. Coinbase offering direct deposit. Silicon Valley entrepreneur is offering to let you scan your eyes for crypto. Cardano does another death cross. Now let's talk about this. This is pretty cool. So yeah, so Georgia's cool. Nice. All right. So yeah, it got nice and cool this week, and it was really nice because all I got to do is open up some windows, and then the circulation of my house will take all the hot air from the mining rigs, bring in the cool air. It's really nice. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I really don't know what the hell happened there. But it's been something that's annoying me for the longest time. And I just got a flyer on my door too from Comcast or Xfinity talking about 3 gigabit Ethernet and stuff like that. It's like, okay, why don't you take care and fix what you got here first before you you know, try to sell me on more crap. Anyways, so China's illegal Bitcoin miners go off grid as the country records a 0% share of global hash rate. We've been talking about this, or at least the community's been talking about this through much of this turned into basically an AMA now that I'm screwed with the caffeine and crypto stream. So if you guys have any questions, ask me. But yeah, so a few colleagues of mine that I've been talking to in the country, as I've been saying throughout the past couple of weeks, is that, you know, they're still mining, even though their country doesn't want them to. They're still mining. It's illegal as heck, but they're still doing it, and they got a nice little game plan and setup and everything. So I'm not gonna get into too much, but basically, this article is talking about proof of the crackdown, because we've seen when it comes to hash rates and stuff, right? Ethereum or even Bitcoin, that some of the top pools, like Ant pool is still there, right? It still says China, but I bet you they're routing their VPN through something else. F2 pool, they just haven't, they lost a little bit. They're not as big or profound as they were before, especially when it comes to Ethereum. If we look at Ethereum, and I think Son of a Tech and a lot of others did videos on this. Look, what was number one that was up there? I forgot. I should know it off the top of my head, but I forgot it. What was the number one pool for Ethereum? That was China. That's no longer showing. Wow, they completely took it off? Huh. Okay. No, there was... What was Spark Pool? Spark Pool, right? F2 Pool and Spark Pool. No, Spark Pool was number 1. I thought Spark Pool was number 1. Yeah, Spark Pool. So you can see Spark Pool is gone. And, you know, the U.S. now has much of the hash rate. But that doesn't mean that there's nobody in China still mining, you know. As I have it highlighted here for the Caffeine and Crypto stream that went dead, thanks Xfinity. It's also proof positive that China's crackdown has worked, driving mining outfits either out of the country or underground. Even though the CBECI is reporting that there's zero mining activity in the country, that doesn't mean no one in China is mining Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, and that's 100% true. You know, the United States is now the proud owner of the largest percentage of Bitcoin miners on its land, though it's still short of where China was recently as May of this year, where it still retained 44% of the global hash rate share, or the global hash rate period. The total global hash rate itself has dropped since China took its hard stance this year, but it's slowly growing back up to the same levels we saw at the start of 2021 as nodes come back online in different geographical locations around the world. So they're just moving. They're moving, or you know, they're I'm gonna delete my tweets, by the way, about caffeine and crypto, because that really irks me. That really irks me. I hate it when that happens. I'll leave that one. That was from last night. I'm really upset about that. But yeah, you know, hiding behind VPNs, rerouting your location, getting behind a couple of VPSs located elsewhere. You gotta hide your information if you want to continue to mine in that country. And it really sucks that China locked it down. I know a lot of people are happy about that, but you know, because they won't. It was getting kind of crazy with how much China controlled, especially the chia farming. Matter of fact, let's look at that. Oh, I forgot about that. Nope, still got a lot of it. It's not mining, it's farming, so I'm not sure what their argument is about that when it comes to chia. But wow, Pool.space has climbed up there since way back when. Flex Pool is not doing too bad. But yeah, that H-Pool OG. They had to put the OG in there. But yeah, I mean, how would China be like, hey, we said no mining, and then you're like, no, we have a bunch of hard drives. They're not GPUs, they're not ASICs. You know, we're data aggregators, is what you could say. I don't think China can say anything about that, to be honest. I don't know. But I mean, they have a huge amount of the network right there. Let's see here. Chia Block Explorer. So net space is 35. H-Pool has 10. Wait, is that exabytes? Yeah, etabytes. Ebibytes, whatever you call it. Damn it. Wow, yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and get my node up and running so I don't miss out on any collections. So Ben, since you're the only person that tagged me, Ada is just producing a def cross between the 50 and the 100, and people are expecting a pullback on Ada. I think Ada long term though is here to stay. They're doing some great things. I like Charles Hoskins. Oh my god, I can't even say his name. Hoskins, and I don't think there's going to be anything wrong with Ada in the future. But yeah, so they got a def cross, I think, on the daily between the 100 and maybe it's not the daily. Where is it? Anyways, it's about to happen. So we'll see if there's a pullback. But you can see kind of like Ada's been in this consolidation phase for quite a while, ever since that run up to basically $3, and it hasn't really done anything since. So we'll see how things turn out and what happens going on forward. Yeah, it's nicotine and crypto today. Well, I got caffeine too. It's all the bad habits, okay? It's hardware addiction, it's caffeine addiction, and it's nicotine addiction. It's all wrapped up into one. Because I think Red Panda Mining and a few of us can relate, especially probably you guys, is that we have an addiction problem, all right? And the addiction problem is that we're addicted to hardware. Because I don't care who you are, if you're an at-home miner or if you got like a farm, warehouse, barn, whatever, you know, it always starts out with one, right? It always starts out with one GPU, maybe one setup, one system, and then it just expands into 2 GPUs, 3 GPUs, 4 GPUs, 2 systems, 3 systems, and it just grows from there. It's definitely an addiction. But as I told my wife, and since this is not caffeine and crypto, I could probably say this and not get in too much trouble. It's better than strippers and coke, okay? I like cars, I like computers, I love spending money and fixing and tuning my car. I love fixing and building up my hardware. It's better than strippers and cocaine, okay? It is. It is expensive, I'll give you that, but not as expensive. I almost got my hand on this. This was going to be in caffeine and crypto. So this is really dependent upon the community because I don't have a lot of subscribers and the view ratio to like ratio is not that high. And really, Dizzy Mining already tested it. I could have gotten one of these for right under 4K, but that's still a lot of money for this GPU. And if you guys missed it yesterday, let me go ahead and pull it up actually right now. Yesterday I released a video for how to build a mining rig focusing on the GPU aspect, and I actually let most of you have access to this sheet. And this sheet is something that Savage Mind came up with, and all I did was just update a few things. But I want you guys are more than welcome to make your own copy, okay? You just need to go to File, make a copy. I'm not going to share it with you, but you're more than welcome to make your own copy and stuff like that. What's up, On? Hope you're doing well. But basically, if you look at this sheet, the pricing might have changed by now, but you can update the pricing for each of these GPUs or ASICs, and you can update the if you know like the power draw, the actual wattage during mining. Is my stream dropping again? I swear to God, if my stream's dropping again, I'm gonna go down to Comcast right now. But yeah, if you know the actual wattage and then the overall TDP provided by the manufacturer, that will give you a lot of good information because you can see the dollar per mega hash. You can see, and this is an old formula as Seth Estrada pointed out and advised. This is an old formula, but you can also see the efficiency, the mining efficiency at, you know, say 100% TDP, 70% TDP, so on and so forth. So honestly, this is a really good chart to just make it your own and update it. I'm going to try to keep it updated, but the street pricing may change more frequent than I can do anything about. And see right here, if we look at the Nvidia CMP 170HX, which is this, which GPU? This GPU right here. Two cons for me about this. One is the price, right? So instead of that price, it might be a little bit over $4,000 now that it's gaining popularity. That's going to bring up the total cost per mega hash to $23. But the good thing is it draws almost the same power as a 2080, especially if we tune it down, and the efficiency of that is not bad at all, right? Because you can get 165 mega hash at about 250, maybe two. I think we saw 260 at the same power draw as the 3080 on Dizzy Mining. Matter of fact, let's go look that up right now. Let's go look up that video. Yeah, right here. He did some live testing, right? And we can see 160 mega hash. And then the power draw is that basically the same of the 3080. And that's really efficient. That's really efficient. So we bust that out the calculator. We do let's do 150. Let's do 160 even. Divided by, let's say at the wall, instead of the 220 that we're seeing, let's say it's doing like 230 or something. 0.69 efficiency. That's pretty good on mining Ethereum. I'd be interested to see what other algorithms it performs really well at. I'm not sure if he tested other algorithms. It just looks like Ethereum, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, he got his hands on one. It's in the chart. You can see it. You can make a copy of it. And you can do with it what you want. Just make sure you give some love to Savage Mine on his channel for our brother, because, you know, he was a good guy. He was a good guy. But I would only buy this if you guys really wanted to see it. So basically, it's based on the G108 or GA100 silicon. It's a data center GPU, or based on a data center GPU. It has about 70 enabled SMs amounting to 4,480 CUDA cores, whereas the A100, the full-fledged die, at 108 SMs and 6,912 CUDA cores. The CMP 170HX delivers 164 MHPS of Ethereum mining. What the heck? Mega hash per second? Okay. You could just do MHS, but whatever. It only requires an 8-pin, which is nice, and it only requires PCIe 4.0 by 4 connection to hit its performance target. So we don't see how Dizzy Mining has it connected. Is this an ad? Yeah, that's an ad. I hate you, ads. We don't see how he has it connected. We just see him holding the card and then the mega hash. Why won't you let me play it? It's twice now. Yeah, we don't see where he's got it connected, how he's got it connected to the system. If it's directly connected to a motherboard, because you really want this in a server system, right? With those long motherboards, which each of the various by 16 connections, because I mean it says you need a connection that requires 4.0 by 4. I'm guessing 3.0 by 4 would be fine, but I don't know. I would assume that you can just do it on the riser and they're just full of BS. But 8 gigabytes of HBM2E, 4096 bit memory interface. So that's really where the biggest hash rate comes from right there. You know, 8 gigabytes versus the 3080's 10 gigabytes, and it's you know, almost 60 mega hash more than the 3080. And it's able to keep the TDP down pretty low for this card. And it's very sleek design. I like it. But you need a server case in order to house it, cool it, maintain it, all that good stuff. So I would have liked to get one, but again, spending $4,000, I wouldn't. There wouldn't be an actual return on investment or ROI with this channel. Maybe if I was Red Panda Mining or Son of Attack or Bits Be Trippin', there would be, but even Bits Be Trippin' was just like, that's too expensive, bro. It really is. Very sleek looking. I like it. Got a scratch on it, it looks like. Oh wow, the Nvidia splitter connector almost is what that looks like. But yeah, could have got my hands on it, but I didn't because it's too expensive. So if you guys want me to pick up new hardware, then I need to definitely grow the channel more, because that $4,000 for a piece of hardware is a lot of money. At least to me. At least to me. So anyways, how are you jackasses doing? Everybody doing alright? Everybody being safe? Everybody healthy? Everybody good? Working out? Got a new girlfriend? Got a new boyfriend? What's up? Talk to me. Since we lost caffeine in crypto, honestly, I'm probably just gonna hang out till 12 and then get out of here, because I do want to record cost to build a mining rig for this month's series, or for this, yeah. So it's a series that I do every month, but I need to do for the month of October, cost to build a mining rig right now, the GPU that I had selected, you'll see in the future. I'm still going to continue to do how to build a mining rig until I actually get to the part where I build it. And I got to voice over that because I just basically had to strap a GoPro to my head and get to work. Because realistically, holding a camera while trying to build a mining rig is not really efficient. So strap you guys on a GoPro and get to work and make it happen. So, let's see here. What else is going on? Sorry, I had to go get the refill for my vape, and my internet's acting spotty again. I think it's the NIC. The network adapter, the E3100 killer Ethernet adapter. Cause I don't know, man. I don't know. I have a good modem, I have a good router. This guy right here, the killer E3100G. And I did some research on it, and I went to properties. I even did a video on what to disable, what to enable. And I optimize it as best I can, but it's just every once in a while, especially when I'm doing hardcore editing and I'm editing off of my laptop over the network, it just brings the NIC down. And it's not bringing the router down, it's bringing the NIC down. So I'm not sure if it's Xfinity or the NIC or what. I'm thinking about swapping out the motherboard because the motherboard is the ASRock X570 Tachi Razor. And I mean, honestly, most of the X570 boards are going to be having some type of Intel NIC. So if it's the same E3100G, then I'm just doing the same thing. I could get an external NIC, but then that takes up one of my PCIe slots. So I don't know. I'm on the fence right now. What? Do you think that there's enough videos on how to build a mining rig? No. Why? Okay, so supporting arguments. The problem is say for example, I'm a new user and I bump into Hashraptor's how to build a mining rig videos. I can understand Hashraptor and I can follow Hashraptor's instructions clearly, but I'm now a different user and I can't follow Hashraptor. Everybody has their different ways of teaching, and everybody has their different ways of sharing information. My way may not be the best because I'm kind of a jerk, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I know it. I'm an asshole. But I do try to explain technical things in non-technical ways and non-technical verbiage. Whereas some people may be super technical and some people may not be technical enough. So it's all about bringing your own flair and your own thing. But no, the problem is those videos of how to build a mining rig may be 2 years, like Voscoin, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And now maybe a completely different thing. But the reason I'm doing it the way I'm doing it is I'm breaking down each section into its own individual thing, right? The first thing was the foundation, your mining frame. You don't need to buy a $100 frame. You can go, whoa, what? Thanks, High Speed Miner. $5 with a workout pair. Is that a workout pair? I think that's a pair. Appreciate it, bud. So, yeah, so the foundation, and High Speed Miner actually sent me a frame. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Can't wait for my kids to move out. I need to take over one of their rooms. And basically, you don't need to spend $100 plus on a freaking frame. You can go and build your own, go to Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. You can just use a shelf with it. Like Crypto Mikkel can print me out some of those brackets that hold the GPU onto the metal rails of a shelf. There's all kinds of different things that you can do for a foundation of your. You could turn your computer on its side, take off the side cover, throw some painter sticks like I showed in my video, and that's what I'm trying to do. Is each video bring something different that I haven't seen in other people. Maybe some of the stuff I am repeating, but I just want to bring something maybe unique that somebody, even if it only gets 200 views, that 1 or 2 or 3 people might be like, oh, that's what it is. And they just get the, we just click. We might click better than, the user and Son of a Tech or the user and Red Panda Mining. We all bring our different flares and our different takes on things, and it depends. Content's going to be content. And the problem with that is you're rewarded if you're making trending videos. I'm not making trending videos, therefore I'm not rewarded. But I'm making videos that I know one day somebody's going to be like, how do I do this? Type it in. There it is. So it depends. The biggest thing about this channel is I wanted to help people. That was the goal. It still is the goal. Help people. So, let's see here. The second video was about motherboards. I lumped in CPU and memory, but then I gave CPU and memory its own because a lot of people don't take into account regular people. I'm not talking about super techies that, know, hey, I can't, pair this memory in this board, or I can't use this CPU, this LGA 1200 with this LGA 1151. I'm talking about people who don't, right? People who are trying to build a mining rig, but they never built a computer. They got to think about this. They should have some computer experience, but they got to think, okay, I want to support this many GPUs, 8 GPUs. Is this motherboard CPU combo going to be able to handle it? No? All right, then I need to find something that will. The GPU aspect, it's especially now, man. Like, we could say how to build a mining rig. We can go through all the steps and stuff like that. But trying to find GPUs has got to be one of the hardest things to do right now, if not the hardest for sure. I tell you what, though, I'm seeing a lot of Nvidia stock coming into play. A lot of Nvidia GPUs coming into play right now. Let's see here. GPU stock alerts. Like, especially AMD, or excuse me, Nvidia GPUs, there is a crap ton. You gotta be careful with this stuff, though. Some of these guys are fake, so definitely be careful. But Discord has got a lot of stock drops. Let's see here. Yeah, so there's one. Data Lover. What the heck? Dr. Squash got Star Wars soap now? Nice. You just gotta keep hunting, really. I mean, you're not always gonna get lucky, but if you keep hunting, you'll be good to go. Why is my stream... Oh, my God. Why didn't you guys tell me my thumbnail is of the 6700 XT? This has nothing to do with the 6700 XT. Jesus loves me. Oh, my God. I got to change that. I got to change that. I got to change it right now. Oh, this is the worst Saturday ever. Worst Saturday ever. Oh, my goodness. This is horrible. So many people are coming to this channel expecting 6700 XT content, and here I am talking out the side of my mouth. Oh my God. How do I edit this? How do I edit this? I can't even edit it. Really? There it is. Okay. I was about to say. Let's see here. Change. Yeah, that's what we're going to use. That's what we're going to use. Let's see if it saves. Just some random, you gotta see the random picture I just put on for the thumbnail. Hang on. Did it freeze up my system? Let's see if it worked. If you upload 7-day, you will rank on the top. Yeah, I can't though, man. I don't have the time to upload a video every single day, bro. That's a lot of work. Yeah. Look at the thumbnail I just chose. Oh my goodness. Anybody else going live? Let's see here. Any of our colleagues? I gotta watch this right here. I like Gears and Gasoline. Crypto's next big thing. Decentralized finance takes on... DeFi takes on banks and Wall Street. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the time to post videos every single day, brother. I wish I could, but I can't. It's a hard thing to keep up with. But you know what? Like I said, the biggest thing is... Oh, man, what is it? So the biggest thing I like is I look at my phone and I get a notification that a user is saying thank you, right? A user saying thank you. The biggest one is the Dodge Journey, right? My wife's car. The Dodge Journey, for some reason, the radio wouldn't allow her to refresh the signal from XM, and it was locked and blah, blah, blah. We were actually driving to Indiana, so I didn't want to stop and try to fix it or anything like that. Well, eventually when I did stop, all I did was pull out the fuse, wait a little bit, put it back in, boom, radio's reset, everything. There was no video on that. There was no video about your XM radio getting stuck. What do you do? So I made one. And actually that's been, it doesn't get, it's not my blowout video, it's not my breakout video, but it does help people and I get a lot of thank yous. Another one is the Apple computer, right? So when you have an Apple device, and Louis Rossman is a big advocate for right to repair, but, my uncle goes to a shop and he's just like, hey, I turn it on, I open up the laptop, it makes the Apple dong, and then nothing. Well, that means the computer's working, but the LCD isn't. Or the screen isn't, maybe the backlight's broken, whatever. So just simple, star tip screws, take them out, look for where the LCD plugs into the main board, unplug it, wait a few seconds, plug it back in, flip it over, boom, boots right up. Apple repair technicians try to charge them $300 to $500. And I got a bunch of thank yous for that because I hope save people money. I'm not getting the money, but I hope save people money. I hope save people hassle, time, trouble. And that to me is a great satisfaction than anything. I don't like the problem with me though. Ooh, Raven Coin's looking pretty good. The problem with me though is, don't get me wrong. I won't. If you cut me off on the highway, I'm not gonna waste my energy coming after you, road raging or anything like that. I'm not gonna waste my energy, my spirit, my soul on the anger of that situation. That to me is pointless. But I do have a problem where I do not like letting people down. So when people dislike the videos or when people say mean things to me, and this is why I say in most of my videos, just if you have constructive criticism, please leave it. Just be respectful about it. But when people just want to come in, curse at you, call you POS or whatever other dirty word they want, that really bugs me because I want to know, okay, you're cursing at me and I'm a POS, but why? What did I do wrong? Like, where can I improve? Give me some constructive criticism. And I've been getting actually a lot of that from Tech Shinji, Seb FinTech, Red Panda, Mind Your Biz Seth, Bits Be Trippin'. The biggest one is Gamers Nexus, actually. Steve from Gamers Nexus gave me some advice way back when. And that's actually why I took the channel to where I took it. So the point that I'm trying to make here and just going around the bush is basically I want to help people. That's what the channel was originally designed, but I like messing with tech. So if you guys like me messing around with tech in front of you and building out stuff or talking about new hardware or crypto or whatever, or crypto projects, then I'm down for it. I'm not a TA person. I don't like letting people down, but I'm gonna do everything I can to try to improve. If I do something wrong and you tell me once, I'll usually get it right the next time. If anything, one more time I might mess up, especially if it's complicated. But I try. I try to be good. I try to do better. So 50, 100, 200. Raven's looking pretty good, guys. I hope Raven can have a breakout again. It'd be nice to get it back up to some old levels. What was the highest? 29 cents, 30 cents basically? That would be nice. Because we need a coin right now that will take over for Ethereum. You know, we need one of these coins to step up to the plate when Ethereum's gone. So the best GPU, what's the best GPU to buy on this October? Well, let's see here. Let's look it up. Pricing wise, I would say it's a 3080 non-LHR or LHR, but the 3080 Ti is not too far behind it. We're gonna have to go by street pricing. Oops, let me not do that. We're gonna have to go by street pricing. But let's see here. RTX 3080 non-LHR is probably gonna be almost $2,000. Yep, that's what I thought. All right, so buy it now. Excuse me. Not ending soonest. Lowest price first. Shuts off randomly. That might be something worth fixing. So yeah, basically $2,000 for that. All right, let's keep that open. eBay. Let's do RTX 3080 Ti. We know that's LHR anyways. Buy now. Sort by lowest price first. Okay, so the 3080 Ti, as you can see, is cheaper than the 3080 non-LHR, technically. Except for this random one that shuts down. So, if we compare the 3080 Ti, which can bring in, right now, at time of filming, an average of almost 6 to 550 a day, against the 3080 normal, which the hash rate's not right. About 50 cents. About 50 cents. It's not too bad. 81. Raven Coins 50. 3080. It's actually better. Okay. This is actually the conundrum that I've been dealing with. I got 2 more 3060 Ti's, but they're LHR, and 3070s and they're LHR, and they're not too bad. That's actually not a bad price. 819. Here's the thing though, and I'm gonna have a video on this. You can't tell the memory of the GPU you're buying, but if you could, there would be certain types of memory that I would say try to hunt for. If you want to know more information about that, you need to subscribe, because I'm going to talk about that in a future video. But yeah, the 3080 Ti or the 3080 non-LHR, but the price is really up there, guys. I mean, it really depends on your budget. It really depends on your budget. But you can see, let's sort by. So the CMP 30HX is the worst one, because if you look at this section right here, it has $38 per mega hash. That's absolutely crazy. And we swap it the other way. Here's our most efficient, or our best cards considering the cost. And so the 5700 XT is still good, but I think the 5700 XT has actually gone up again in price. It was going down to almost 700, and then somebody was like, hey, let's sell it again. Yeah, look at that. Let's see here. Buy it now. Yeah, 975. It was almost down to 700. It was climbing down from 900. Now it's back up to 900. Non-LHR. You guys are idiots. You guys are idiots. Stop. Oh my God. I hate dumbasses, man. See, this is where I said I'm a jerk. I'm sorry. But like, people are selling LHR cards, saying they're non-LHR, ripping off people, and then they're trying to do it. They're putting LHR on AMD GPUs, clearly not understanding that AMD does not have LHR. It's an Nvidia specific application. Dumbass, man. Swear to God. But yeah, anyways, back to your question. Long-winded answer. 5700 XT, 6600 XT, or 6600, 6700 XT for AMD. For Nvidia, 3080 non-LHR or 3080 Ti, and then a 3060 Ti or 3070 Ti LHRs, which is the only ones you can get your hands on unless you find a Founders Edition, aren't too bad either considering the price. Crypto Noob, thanks, man, but you guys don't have to hit the like button. This is a failed stream, caffeine and crypto stream, man. I lost everybody because internet sucks, and I'm just rambling out the side of my mouth here. I appreciate it though, I really do. Solana looking good for once. I mean, it did good back here, pumped really good, made some good profits. Then it had that 4,000 transactions per second that brought it down thanks to some grapes, and then it's, I guess, rebuilding or trying to make it better. But don't forget to check out this list. It's up in it's into the live chat. Make your own copy. Go by file, make a copy. Don't try to ask me for permission. Just make your own copy and update the pricing as you see fit. Update the mega hash as you see fit. Update the power draw during mining. So this one says actual wattage mining. And then you can actually put in the full TDP of the GPU, ASIC, whatever it is right here, okay? And when you do that, it will fill in the rest of these numbers that Savage set this up, all these formulas. The only formula that doesn't work right now is the days to break even, but you can actually literally find out that information by going to what to mine, selecting the various GPUs or whatever you got and hit continue. So anyways, it's 12:04, man. Let me get out of here. Sorry that the stream failed, guys. Caffeine and Crypto was not supposed to go out that way. I had a couple of good articles. But basically, don't get discouraged. The market took a hit. But, I mean, we're still, like, we're a long way from $3,200, guys. I was mining when Bitcoin was sub 1,000. So, like, this is nothing. Honestly, this is so much better than where we were before. So we'll have to see how things turn out, how things pan out. But I all in all, I think everything's going to be positive for the crypto space. Well, gee, man, thanks. I'm sorry. Sorry the stream crashed, but I'm glad you came back. And yeah, you all have yourself a wonderful day. I'm gonna get ready to record a couple of videos for the upcoming week because this is my best time to record videos. Oh, let me show you this. Hardware Info came out with a new look. I think it carries your theme, but this darker theme looks really good actually. I like it. That's just my taste. But yeah, let me get to work on some more content for y'all for this week. This is my only time to do it because wife is gone. So Martin wants to know, how low do you think the market will drop? So if anything, I could see, and this is not financial advice, but 32 is a very strong point. 54 is a very strong point. So like we really got to break through those levels of support. Resistance turns support before we can get that low. If anything, I could see manipulation bringing it down to maybe 54, 50. Before it gets bought back up again. But the lowest that we could go from right here, right now, with some significant failures, exchange failures, manipulation, order books, people being overextended, is probably the 40K range from here. But if we break, like I said, if we break through those levels, kind of like Mortal Kombat, right? You punched uppercut the guy, he falls to the next level, and then you do it again, it falls to the next level. If we keep breaking those levels of support, that's where it gets a little bit crazy. And sometimes we can break right through it, But sometimes, you know, we hit it, we go below it a little bit, and we bounce back up because there's people there ready to buy up. And I know there's a lot of people at these various levels ready to buy up. You know, the 54K, the 50K, 48, 42, 40, 36, no, 38, 36, 32, so on and so forth. So yeah, it's just a matter of time. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Just keep stacking them sats. Keep mining. Keep doing what we do best. Don't forget to check out some of the links in the description, like the dogelord.com. We can get this hat. It's actually been modified or updated, but I still love the hat. Thank you for the $5 donation. And yeah, I'm just going to keep doing what I do. If that's okay with you and I'm going to keep doing what I do, then great. Might throw a little pizzazz on it every now and then because I know I can be a little bit numbing, but I'm just gonna keep doing what I do best, and that's to make content that I love and that I share with similar or like-minded individuals, and hopefully will help you out in some form or fashion. I do got some automotive content, but I'm gonna post that on the other backup channel because remember, this one got banned, and ever since I got banned, I kind of like dropped like a rock as far as being able to reach the audience that I was trying to reach. Talk to YouTube, but they're not giving any help like they did Rabbit Mining. They did us dirty. But anyways, you all have yourself a wonderful day. Make sure you do me a favor. If you did like this video, this random video with this thumbnail that is a Gundam, because I like Gundam, and just completely random talking out the side of my head, then give it a like. But make sure you subscribe to the channel because I do actual good content. At least I think I do good content. I may be wrong. Maybe I'm just delusional. But you take care. I'll catch you on the next one. And don't forget that December, by the way, is the month I decided is the random once the blue moon, where I'm going to select one member that has been signed up to get some random Bitcoin. High-speed miner, one chance already, but I'm going to pick another member in December. All right, you all have yourself a great day. I'll see y'all later.